Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith. We are here live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in England. And I've got a 2016 Gibson Les Paul Custom Lite to share with you guys today. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe, come join the circle of friends. There's like 3,000 of us already. We're getting real close to 1 million views, guys. For those of you that have been sticking around, thank you. Look at how fast that came around. Really cool. One of our videos just hit 115,000 views. Pretty wild, guys. So, let's chat about this guitar. This is the Gibson Les Paul Custom Lite. Black Beauty configuration with the gold hardware. Just looks really nice. With the white binding. What's the difference between this and a Les Paul Custom? Okay. Well, for starters, the biggest difference, whoa, look at how thin that body is. I don't know exactly how much they shave off the body, but I would guess it's something like half an inch, maybe, something like that. It is, for anyone who's ever been weight conscious about a Les Paul, this is a must-have. And I get an email, I would say, every single day from someone somewhere around the world asking me to weigh one of my Les Pauls I have for sale. So there's plenty of people with back problems or who tour a lot and have long sets, and they don't want to have something that weighs, 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms dangling around their neck for an hour. And I can't blame them. I kind of fall into that department as well. So this thing is like a lifesaver. There are some spots where, let's see, well, you don't have binding on the back either. So there's a few amenities that aren't present. It doesn't say Les Paul Custom on the truss rod cover, although almost everyone I know just gets that truss rod cover and puts it on. And then you've got what appears to be a rosewood fretboard instead of an ebony fretboard. And then other than that, guys, you've got yourself essentially a Les Paul Custom. I totally dig it. It looks great. It sounds great. But the weight, man, it has all of the tone, feel, and pizzazz of a Les Paul Custom without the brutal weight. That's really what the point of this guitar is. On the back here, flip it around, just so you can see how, there's my thumb, you can see kind of how thick it is. You've got all of the plates in the same spot. Little mark in the lacquer there. And then you can see the Grover tuners. 2016 model. Yeah. I would say when you look at the thickness of this, think of like an ESP Eclipse, like the 90s ones. It's kind of like that body style. Awesome. Comes with the Gibson USA case. There's all of the case candy in there. Manuals, all of it. Warranty card, build sheet. Build sheet that actually is all ticked off. Usually they're completely blank, which I think is totally weird coming from Gibson, but not this one. By the way, you may have noticed in the video, one of the strings broke. That's all right. I'll show you this binding. You do have the binding over the frets, which is nice, little fret nibs. Cool. I haven't tried to polish or buff the pickup covers. Looks like they can, a little bit tarnished, they can clean up. Yeah. But great vibe to these things. Close the case. Alright guys, well that is the 2016 Gibson Les Paul Custom Lite. I hope you have a good idea of what one of these bad boys are like up close and in person. You have a good idea of what some of the differences are. And other than that, stick around on the channel. More guitar videos coming up right after this. Head on over to our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you have a minute. It's Essex Recording Studios. Thanks, guys. See you later.